If you're waiting on disability benefits, you might wonder what happens to your health insurance. Does Medicare start immediately, or is the waiting game just beginning? Let's break it down. Part 1, SSDI versus SSI health benefits. If you're applying for SSDI, there's a 5-month waiting period after SSA approves your disability before you actually start receiving benefits. Medicare eligibility begins only after you've received SSDI for 24 months, meaning most recipients must wait nearly 29 months from the disability onset before Medicare starts. For SSI recipients, Medicaid typically kicks in immediately or very soon, depending on state rules. Part 2, Medicare waiting period explained. This timeline can be tough to track. SSDI starts about 5 months after the disability onset. Then you need 24 more months of receiving SSDI to become eligible for Medicare, usually around month 29 post-onset. In other words, Medicare begins 24 months after the first month of SSDI payments, not your initial disability date. Part 3, exceptions, ALS and ESRD. There are important exceptions to consider. ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, Medicare begins in the very first month you receive SSDI. ESRD, otherwise known as end-stage renal disease, coverage typically starts 3 months after dialysis begins, or sooner if you're doing home dialysis. If you've had a kidney transplant, Medicare runs for 36 months post-transplant, then possibly limited drug coverage afterward. Part 4, breakdown of Medicare parts and costs. Once Medicare starts, here's what each part covers and costs. Part A, hospital, usually premium free if you've worked enough, but check your status. Part B, doctor and outpatient, requires a monthly premium, which is approximately $185 in 2025, with deductibles and coinsurance of around 20%. Part C, Medicare Advantage, private insureds that combine Part A, B, and often D with extras. And Part D, prescriptions, not automatic, requires sign up and may include a deductible or coverage gapped, also known as the donut hole. Part 5, what can you use while waiting? So what can you use before Medicare starts? Medicaid. Many SSI applicants get Medicaid right away. SSI often includes automatic Medicaid eligibility depending on your state. Marketplace plans. If you're denied Medicaid or don't qualify, you might get subsidized insurance through the health insurance marketplace. Though once Medicare starts, you're no longer eligible for marketplace subsidies. Part 6, work incentive programs and health coverage. Staying on coverage while working, SSA offers helpful programs. Ticket to work and work incentives. These help you get back to work while keeping your health benefits. Trial work period and extended Medicare coverage. After the 24-month Medicare eligibility, you get 93 months of continued Medicare, even if you return to work at substantial gainful activity levels. Part 7, pro tips to minimize coverage gaps. Here are some helpful steps to avoid losing coverage. First, apply early for SSI or SSDI. Your SSI Medicaid or SSDI benefits key those timelines sooner. Track the 5-month and 24-month milestones to know when Medicare will start. Sign up proactively for Parts B or D if needed, especially if you have other coverage that may overlap. Consult your state's Medicaid office. You may qualify even with minimal income. And finally, explore supplemental plans like Medigap or Advantage to help with costs once Medicare kicks in. Okay, to recap, SSI often includes immediate Medicaid depending on your state. SSDI has a 5-month wait for benefits, then 24 months for SSDI before Medicare begins. The exceptions include ALS when that gives you immediate Medicare, and an ESRD within months. Parts A, B, C, and D each work differently and have costs. And make sure you use Medicaid or marketplace plans while waiting on Medicare. And lastly, work incentives may help maintain coverage during employment. Hey, if this cleared up your questions on how Medicare works while you're going through disability, please like and subscribe to this content, and also share it to somebody who has the same kind of questions too. And in the meantime, if you're looking for a free quote for life insurance or burial insurance, my company, The Dig Agency, can help. We shop the major insurance companies across the nation to find the best combination of price and coverage. We work in all 50 states plus Washington, D.C., and you can give us a call at 888-240-5633, or you can use the link below to request a free quote online. Thanks for watching.